In a shocking turn of events, Chip Gaines, the beloved star of Fixer Upper, is facing an emotional challenge that has left fans reeling after years of sharing their lives and home renovation journeys on television. Joanna has received a heartbreaking diagnosis that will change everything for their family. Join us as we explore the unfolding story of Chip and Joanna and how they're confronting this unexpected challenge together. Joanna Gaines. Joanna Gaines was born on April 19th, 1978, in Waukegan, Kansas, into a unique and multicultural family. Her parents, Nan and Jerry Stevens, came from very different worlds. Her mother, Nan, was born and raised in South Korea, where she experienced a life shaped by Korean traditions and values. Joanna's father, Jerry, came from a blend of Lebanese and German roots and grew up in the United States. Their backgrounds were worlds apart, but their lives came together in an unexpected way when they met in Seoul, South Korea. In 1969, Jerry Stevens was stationed in South Korea with the United States Army. During this time, being in a foreign land brought him into contact with people and cultures he hadn't experienced before. One day, while exploring the city, he met Nan, and the two quickly developed a connection. Despite the challenges of their cultural differences, they fell in love and eventually married, beginning a life together that bridged their two very different cultures. In time, they moved to the United States, where they would raise a family and pass down their unique blend of cultural heritage to their children. Growing up, Joanna's home was a place where Korean and American values coexisted, creating a diverse experience that influenced her early years. In many ways, her mother, Nan, taught her about Korean customs, food, and the importance of family. At the same time, her father's American upbringing introduced her to different perspectives, creating a household where she could appreciate the best of both worlds. But while her family's culture was rich and diverse, Joanna's life as a young girl in Kansas came with challenges, especially as a child from a background that stood out from the other children around her. So how did this cultural difference shape Joanna's life as she moved into her school years? Growing up as an Asian American in predominantly white schools, Joanna Gaines faced a unique set of challenges that shaped her early years. Her background, a mix of Korean and American heritage, was a big part of her identity at home, but at school her differences often made her feel like an outsider. In many ways, she was one of only a few Asian American students in her classes, and that made her stand out in a way that wasn't always easy. Sometimes her classmates didn't understand her background, which led to teasing and isolation. When Joanna was 12 years old, her family made a big change by moving to Austin, Texas. In 1990, the move meant leaving behind friends and the familiarity of her Kansas home, but it also offered new opportunities. Adjusting to Austin brought its own set of challenges. As Joanna worked to find her place in a new school over time, she began to adapt, but she would soon face another transition. A few years later, during her junior year of high school, her family moved again, this time to Waco, Texas. Waco would become a pivotal place in Joanna's life. Though she didn't know it yet, her father, Jerry, opened a Firestone tire franchise in the heart of Waco, which quick became more than just a business for the Stevens family. Early career, Joanna Gaines had big dreams when she enrolled at Baylor University, where she majored in communications. Her goal was to become a broadcast journalist, a career that fascinated her with its blend of storytelling and connecting with people. Baylor offered her the chance to learn about the media, improve her public speaking skills, and gain a deeper understanding of how television and radio programs were put together. She was determined to make her mark in journalism and put in the effort to gain hands-on experience along the way. During her time at Baylor, Joanna took every opportunity to get closer to her dream by taking internships that gave her a real taste of the broadcast world. In Waco, she worked with KWTX, the local television station, and Kobo Radio, where she gained valuable experience working behind the scenes, learning the ropes, and understanding how stories were crafted and shared with the public. But one of her most memorable experiences came when she landed an internship with CBS's 48 Hours in New York City, hosted by the well-known journalist Ann. Whether moving to New York even for a semester was a big step for Joanna. It opened her eyes to the fast-paced world of national journalism and gave her a chance to work with experienced professionals on a major network program. Seeing a top-tier broadcast team in action strengthened her desire to become a journalist and gave her a clearer vision of what a career in media could look like. Even with this strong foundation in broadcast journalism life was about to take Joanna in an unexpected direction that would shift her career focus entirely. So what was it that ultimately changed her path? Chip Gaines was born on November 14th. 1974 in Albuquerque, Turkey, New Mexico. He grew up in a loving family that valued support and encouragement. As the youngest of 3 children, Chip often found himself in a dynamic environment filled with the energy of his older sisters. His parents instilled strong work ethic in their children, emphasizing the importance of determination and hard work. His father, a businessman, often brought Chip along on work-related outings, providing him with early exposure to the world of entrepreneurship. This family dynamic fostered Chip's natural curiosity and resourcefulness. He learned to be independent and to approach challenges with a positive attitude. The encouragement he received from his parents helped him develop confidence, which would later be crucial in his business endeavors. Growing up in a close-knit family taught him the value of teamwork and collaboration, qualities that would be essential as he partnered with Joe in their future projects. Chip's educational journey took him to Baylor University in Waco, Texas. He chose to major in business, a decision that reflected his lifelong ambition to become an entrepreneur. At Baylor, he immersed himself in his studies, learning about various aspects of business, including finance, marketing, and management. While at university, Chip was active outside the classroom, participating in various clubs and activities that enhanced his leadership skills. He often sought out internships and opportunities that would allow him to apply his classroom knowledge in real-world settings. This blend of academic learning and practical experience helped shape his understanding of how to run a business effectively. The relationships he built during his time at Baylor would also play a significant role in his future endeavors, particularly in the real estate and home renovation sectors. Chip's entrepreneurial spirit became evident in his childhood. He started small, selling firewood to neighbors and offering landscaping services in his community. These early ventures taught him valuable lessons about customer service, pricing, and the importance of building a good reputation. He learned that hard work could pay off, instilling in him a sense of responsibility and accountability. After graduating from Baylor, Chip transitioned into the construction industry. He took on various jobs that involved home renovation and building, including working for a construction company. These experiences allowed him to gain hands-on skills and a deep understanding of how homes are built and renovated. He learned about everything from framing to plumbing and electrical work, equipping him with the knowledge he would later need to flip houses successfully. His early career was marked by a combination of learning and experimentation. He wasn't afraid to take risks, and his growing confidence in his skills propelled him to pursue his dream of owning a business. Each job he took further refined his understanding of the real estate market and the potential for profit in home renovations. Chip's foray into real estate began with his first investment in house flipping. He discovered that he had a knack for identifying properties that were undervalued and had the potential for significant improvement. Would purchase these older homes, often in need of extensive repairs, and work diligently to renovate them. He leveraged his construction experience to oversee the renovation process, ensuring that each project met his high standards. His early successes in house flipping motivated him to dive deeper into the real estate market. Chip began forming his own construction and real estate business, which allowed him greater freedom to pursue projects. He was passionate about his business model, focused on buying, renovating, and selling homes, and he quickly built a reputation for delivering quality work. This transition not only showcased his skills, but also laid the foundation for his partnership with Joanna, who would later bring her design expertise to their projects. As Chip's career progressed, he was ready for the next big step. How would his meeting with Joanna change everything? Meeting Chip Gaines after graduating from Baylor. Joanna's life took an unexpected turn. When she met Chip Gaines, this chance meeting would ultimately shape her future in ways she never anticipated. The two had both attended Baylor University at the same time, but had never crossed paths on campus. After college, Joanna worked at her father's tire shop in Waco, where she sometimes appeared in local commercials for the family business. It was these commercials that first caught Chip's eye. He recognized her from the ads and was immediately drawn to her charm and personality, deciding to strike up a conversation. Their connection was quick and natural, leading to a relationship that blossomed rapidly. In 2003, the couple married, setting the foundation for a life together, filled with both personal and professional adventures. Joanna soon found herself transitioning from her dream of broadcast journalism to joining Chip in his growing real estate and house-flipping business. Chip brought years of experience and an intuitive sense of the housing market, while Joanna brought a fresh perspective and a natural eye for design. Working together, they developed a unique partnership that blended Chip's practical renovation skills with Joanna's emerging design sensibilities. This teamwork soon led to the opening of Magnolia Market in 2003, a small retail store in Waco that featured home decor items handpicked by Joanna. Magnolia Market became the perfect place for Joanna to share her love for design and creativity with the community. In addition to managing the store, Joanna started a blog to connect with a wider audience. She used it to share her journey, offering design tips, stories from her life with Chip, and glimpses into their family's everyday moments. Her warmth and authenticity resonated with readers, and her following quickly grew through the blog. Chip and Joanna's talents and personalities began to attract attention beyond Waco, setting the stage for opportunities they never imagined. But little did they know this was just the beginning of a journey that would take them far beyond the walls of Magnolia Market. So how did this small business grow into a national brand fixer-upper? As Joanna's blog continued to grow, sharing her design ideas and the progress of projects with Chip, it caught the attention of people far beyond Waco. One of those readers happened to be an executive from High Noon Entertainment, a production company that specializes in reality television. Intrigued by Joanna's unique style and the couple's engaging dynamic, the executive reached out to the Gaines with a simple but bold idea, turning their home renovation projects into a television show. After some initial conversation, Chip and Joanna agreed to give it a try, excited about the opportunity to bring their vision to a larger audience. This collaboration led to the creation of Fixer Upper, a show where Chip and Joanna would work with clients to transform outdated or neglected houses into beautiful, welcoming homes. The concept perfectly suited their talents. Chip's hands-on approach to construction and renovation paired seamlessly with Joanna's eye for detail and design. When Fixer Upper premiered on HGTV, audiences were immediately captivated by the couple's chemistry, humor, and the undeniable warmth they brought to each episode. They made home renovation not only approachable, but also inspiring, showing viewers that any house with the right touches could become a dream home over time. Fixer Upper became more than just a popular show. It turned Chip and Joanna into household names. Viewers connected with their authenticity, down-to-earth personalities, and dedication to family values. The show's success brought national attention to Waco, and soon people from across the country were visiting Magnolia Market, wanting to experience firsthand the Gaines style and welcoming spirit. As Fixer Upper continued to grow in popularity, it opened new doors for Chip and Joanna, allowing them to expand their business and their brand in ways they hadn't imagined. So what came next for this unstoppable duo? Fixer Upper made its debut on HGTV in 2013, and it quickly captured the hearts of viewers across America. From the first episode, audiences were drawn to the dynamic partnership between Chip and Joanna. Their natural chemistry, humor, and genuine care for their clients set the show apart from other home renovation programs. With each episode, they showcased their talents in a way that felt relatable and inspiring. As the show gained popularity, it evolved and expanded in many ways. The couple tackled increasingly ambitious projects, transforming not just homes, but entire neighborhoods. They introduced unique design styles that combined rustic charm with modern aesthetics. This fresh approach resonated with viewers, and soon Fixer Upper became a cultural phenomenon. People everywhere wanted to recreate Joanna's signature style, which featured shiplap walls, farmhouse sinks, and cozy, inviting spaces. With the rise of their fame, Chip and Joanna faced the challenge of balancing their growing careers with their family life. They welcomed 5 children during this time: Drake, Ella, Duke, Emmy, and crew. Despite their busy schedules, Joanna made it a priority to create a nurturing environment for her kids. She often shared her philosophy about family-centered design, emphasizing the importance of warm, functional spaces where families could connect and create lasting memories. Together, this focus on family and togetherness became a central theme in their work, resonating deeply